And he shoots it down the left side. That's a liner and gone! Home run over the low wall. And that's the way this season begins for the Rays. Yandy Diaz, who had 22 last year, has number 1. Oh, that ball got out of here in a hurry.
Quick in on that pitch.
And there's a shot. High and deep to right center. That baby's gone. Touch a ball. Grand slam for Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau's 4th career grand slam. And he connects a big blow to give the Rays the 4-1 lead. Oh, that was an explosion off the bat.
Yeah, I mean an absolute no-doubter. And you had just brought up the point that the one hit that he has off Bassett was a home run.
Let's see how much he hits. He's going to try to bunt for a base hit. And he will succeed. Turner's throw goes down the line. Caballero rounding second on his way to third. And he'll be out easily there, but the Rays will get a run out of it. And oh, and some words. And now a shove as the Blue Jays get out there quickly to wrap up Yenesis Cabrera, and the dugouts and the bullpens have cleared.
These two ball clubs play a lot of tight games, and emotions oftentimes run pretty high. But it didn't take long for everybody to meet at third base.
Cabrera is in the dugout. Some words exchanged between him and Caballero.
0-2. And a shot up the right side, foul.
Oh!
Yes. How about that? Make a star on that one.
It doesn't get any better. I mean, late jump, but how about the extension? The dive, the backhand.
Sign him up right now.
A very, very good hitter.
Running again, ground ball left side. Throw's going to be to first. Third base is left open with the defensive setup. And now he's going to try to score. And Pepiot is down there and puts the tag on it. Pepiot took that throw. Langford trying to score. I'll tell you, that was quite a play right there all the way around.
How about Ryan Pepiot going with the old school stirrup socks? Gotta like that look.
And a wave and miss. 2 up and 2 down. So a good start to this one by the Rays right-hander. And a wave and miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Pepiot pitches, swung on and missed, strike 3. And that one seemed to blow by him. But fastball at 94 is the 3rd strikeout for Ryan Pepiot.
And a cut and a miss. So he got him with the hard stuff away right there and strikes him out. And that's a strike on the outside edge. The fastball gets stalling looking.
Slider. There's the fastball again, swing and a miss. And that's 6 strikeouts for Pepiot.
No flinch.
And a swing and miss. A changeup. And what a frustrating at bat that had to be for McMahon. And he comes back, gets the strikeout of Jones. Oh, and strike 3 called. He comes back from a 3-0 count and gets told you looking. And a wave and miss. The changeup got him once it got to 0-2. And that's double figures in the strikeout department now for Ryan Pepiot. Established a record there, and he strikes out Tovar. 2 more strikeouts in the inning.
Pepiot could not have done much better than he did today.
And a ground ball. Oh, what a stop right there. And the long throw, and what a pick at first by Yandy Diaz. Caballero making the stop at short, and Diaz making that pick up at first. Boy, put a couple stars on each one of those plays to get the final out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2. And a shot back to left. Conforto's going to look up, and that baby's gone. Rosario with his first home run, a line drive to left. And the Rays take a 3-1 lead.
I just want you to watch the hands of Rosario. How quickly he pulls them in. The changeup, that ball starts to come in, and he is quick enough with those hands and with the pitch. Applied pressure all afternoon.
And a shot into center field. Well tagged. That's got carry. It is gone. Home run by Rene Pinto on a 3-2 pitch. he hit the batter's eye. Boy, that baby was really hit.
Well, that really has been the theme of the day. The Rays' exit velocity. They have blistered some baseball, maybe none more than this one right here.
Pinto, fly ball right, opposite field. Well tagged, and that baby's gone. Home run to right. The last two pitches, Pinto is hit out of the yard. A solo shot this time.
I mean, to the opposite field, and rather easily.
4 RBI day. A 3-run home run to center in the 4th inning. Jumping on the first pitch, opposite field home run in the 6th. And a little tapper at third base side. Barehanded pickup and throw, and the Rays win it. The throw not in time. Rendon could not get it over there. Rosario beat the play, and Palacio scores the winning run. It's a 7-6 final.
And how appropriate that this ball game was won on an infield hit.
And a line drive base hit into left. Liddell scores. Neto heads to the plate. He's going to be safe at the plate on a close call.
I got one of the coolest views of that entire play. Watch the throw coming in, and it was a perfectly thrown ball to Pinto, and I think he got him. I think he got him. You see it right here.
That is so close.
Yeah, it's very
that
close.
is so close.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Deep short, stopped by Caballero, and the throw got him. A dandy play by Caballero to his right, and then to get the throw off to Diaz to retire Stanton. Nicely done indeed.
The backhand, he goes down. Caballero, look how quickly he gets rid of the ball. His transfers are so quick.
And a swing and a miss, and that will do it. A strikeout of Cabrera, and the Rays in 10 innings defeat the New York Yankees. It's a 2-0 final.
Opposite field for Shenton. Spinning around is Benintendi, and it's gone. Austin Shenton with his first big league home run, and the Rays do have it answered. They're up 4-3.
Just found the key to victory tonight. Fly balls to left field. You want to talk, I mean, that.
Swinging a high fly ball to right center, struck well. Palacios back onto the track, now at the wall, leaps, and did he hold on? Oh, yes, he did. Took away an extra base hit, did Palacios, and saved a run. Ends the 2nd inning.
Ooh, and he hit Siri. 3-0 mistake, and he got Siri in the leg. Second hit batter for Freddie Peralta. And the umpire's out in front, and the umpires are going to come in and have a discussion. Are they going to issue warnings? So Siri was the one who hit the home run off of Freddie back in the 3rd inning.
Up a 3-0 pitch that got him in the leg.
And they just toss him? They just tossed Freddie Peralta? No warnings? Now that's not okay.
Yeah, well.
And here's Pat Murphy coming out. Yeah. There's no way you can eject him after one hit batter.
He's going to lose his mind here.
One thing about Siri, he was going through a stretch where he was having a hard time making contact. Had struck out in 18 straight games. He didn't strike out yesterday.
Oh, they just said yeah. When he was,
oh boy, a rebound with punches thrown, and Siri needs some help. And some of the Brewers pulled Siri away. And if Peralta was ejected for hitting, then I got to think Uribe's going to be thrown out.
He took a swing at him, for goodness sake. First of all, you could see him chirp at Siri over by first base. Siri, started to make his way out onto the field, and Uribe took an overhand right at him.
Boy, Uribe seemed to have one mission in mind.
I'll tell you what.
That's Brady North trying to calm Siri down. The heart's beating. And they got to get Uribe out of there, too.
Boy, does that make your blood boil?
Oh.
You hit him. You hit him, and he took his base.
Right.
Now you want to up the ante like that? I want to come out of the booth.
Well, because Uribe just could have gotten one of his own guys hit later on. And some fellas still need to be separated.
And a liner into center field. That's going to be a base hit and skipped by Beatty. Caballero scores the tying run. Here comes Rortvedt, and the Rays win it. It's a 7-6 final. DeLuca comes through.
How sweet it is for Tampa Bay. 3 straight wins over the Mets.
That ball was knuckling out there and started to move away from Bader. This ball comes out there and it just started, it had some funk to her. Chevy plays in the game. Of course it's going to be that right there. Watch this ball take off. Right there it starts to go, and you can understand the do or die play. You just can't get an angle on that, can't get behind it. So you've got to go for the catch. And once he did not come up with it, guess what? They're just going to run for days. That's a ball game.
And he shoots this one deep to left. That has carry, might go. That baby's gone. Home run. DeLuca belts one to left. His first home run of the year, and the Rays have a 3-run inning. Rays celebrating the long one off the bat. Johnny DeLuca up the middle, and a nice stop. Palacios from the outfield turf makes the throw in time to retire Ramos.
Well, doesn't that make sense? He's played an awful lot of right field. How about the versatility of Palacios? You can take him from the outfield, put him at second base. Look at the ground that he covered. Remember, he's got to start on the other side of second base. So covered a lot of ground, got to the turf, and finished that play off in style. A little help from Yandy.
Yeah, we'll put a little star on that play for Palacios right there. There's a shot to center field, backing up and reaching up. Siri makes the catch. We saw him backpedaling on that and then stretching out with that left arm.
Good thing he's lanky, because I'm going to tell you what, this ball by Jimenez had so much carry. Look, that ball's just not coming down. And I think that caught Siri by surprise just a little bit right there, and he realized I got to turn, jump, and use all of my frame to go up and get it. Well done.
3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Stopped by Palacios. Throw to first. Got it. What a play. Richie Palacios up the middle on the shortstop side of the bag and deep. And he throws out Judge at first.
And needed a little help from Yandy Diaz. This ball hit hard. And there he goes. Tracks it down. And got to get rid of it. And there's Yandy. How about that? A little scoop.
It's a great scoop there. Shot third. Great stop. Paredes from his knees. And the scoop at first. Got him. Wow. What a play on both ends.
Boy, look at this. The dive and then half the throw and a strong throw from his knees. Yandy Diaz helped once again.
He's going to take a look at Paredes in the aftermath of that great play. And on the receiving end, a great pick there. So stars on both ends of the infield there, third and first. Line drive, and it's grabbed by Rosario. Nice job. Rosario closed in on that one and reaching out.
That line drive looked like it's headed for shallow right field. And Ahmed Rosario said, no, it is not. Full extension. Needed every little bit of that infielder's glove to pull that in.
The foul. Paredes after it, and he got there. Oh, my. Back to the infield, and that's a nifty little play right there. Wasn't sure he was going to catch up to it. The timing just perfect.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's at the cut and off the line, and he's got to take an odd angle back and then a little basket catch over the shoulder. That is not easy.
Really? What are you doing? Ball, here comes DeLuca, and he makes the catch. Great. A little cut to his left and right there to make the grab.
Well, and he gets his head right behind the glove. This late dive, boom, watch it right in. And closing ground quickly. That ball off the bat looked like it had a chance to fall in, and DeLuca was having none of that.
Ford batted first, and a high fly ball back into left. That ball's got some carry. Gonna go out of here. Home run, a slam, and the Rays are right back in it. Siri with a grand slam, and the Rays are now down by only 2. Oh, look out, a shot right back at Bradley, who got that glove up in time and made the catch. Boy, there's a lot to unwind there. Number one, fact that he's okay on that hot shot line drive. Put the glove up to protect him and catch it at the same time.
George Springer to lead things off against Tyler Alexander, making his 6th start of the year, but he's coming to games 3 times after an opener for Tampa Bay. So 0-2 pitch, and Springer is retired. Spill the beans on Tyler Alexander.
That's a good start for Tyler Alexander.
Jansen put away for the 2nd out.
That's what he's been doing. He's been living up and in. He's using that sweeping fastball, and then he throws a cut fastball off of it.
And a strikeout for Alexander. He's retired all 12 men he's faced. 4 in the books. Just 1 combined hit between the 2 teams. Called strike 3. Alexander continues to mow him down. 15 up, 15 down. Through 5 in Toronto. Still looking for the game's first run. Is their bullpen ready? Kevin Cash out of the dugout.
Yeah, what a hell of a start for Tyler Alexander. I mean, he was flirting with history. They were hoping to get 4 innings out of him.
Instead, they got 7 1/3, a flirt with perfection. But the tying run will come to the plate in the 8th. Toronto has cut the deficit in half.
And they're not wasting any time. Guerrero first pitch and sends that one off the right field wall. Varsho will score. Guerrero's digging for 2. He's going to be out at second base.
Absolutely right about not wasting any time. You know, they know, listen, Zach Eflin is a strike thrower. And here in this inning, the strikes have not been what he's looking for. That pitch, you know, was down, but it was down middle. And right here, Caballero able to get that tag, kind of playing possum out there.
Varsho to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. And a shot caught by Yandy Diaz. Yandy, a diving grab on that low liner up the right side to retire Varsho.
And you can see right there, that's Yandy. Right there, tight to the line, a step and a dive. And he puts it away.
Jordan Baker right on top of the call. No score. Rafael Devers stepping in. Oh, this one off the foot. Out to second, and Lau's going to throw him out. 1-4-3. Bradley, a kick save there, and Lau came up with it.
That's where the internal clock, too, is that ball's in the air. Brandon's got to wait for it to come down. So you're like, get there, get there, get there, get there. Now catch, throw. That worked out very well.
That's just your basic 1-4-3.
Yeah, they were able to capitalize.
Pop fly short left. Palacios coming on, and he is there to make the catch.
That was perfectly timed by Richie Palacios. You know, we've seen him a lot at second base. We've seen him a lot in right field, not as much in left, but look at that play. Track, 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 and then time the slide.
That big outfielder's glove, that's why that glove is as big as it is.
Did you see the throwing hand clamp down on the end of that glove, making sure you're not rolling out of their ball? Let's take a look at Taj Bradley and his numbers through his first 2 starts. A 1-1 record, ERA 2.45. The whip in good order, he's thrown the ball very well.
Making his 3rd appearance for the Rays this year. And there's a wave and miss, and he picks up where he left off. Out number 1, a strikeout. And he gets the call right there on the corner, on the inside edge, and at the very top of the strike zone.
You know, here at Tropicana Field, but right now it's jumping way back up there.
Did he go? Yes, he did. So Bradley strikes out the side. And he comes back 99 right there. Well, if you've got 99, why not use it? 2, and he strikes out Smith right there. 2 more strikeouts in the inning. That's a good pitch right there for strike 3. 1-2. And he gets him reaching 97 up there. So a couple 97s, one looking and this one swinging. And that's 7 strikeouts. And a swing and miss. That's 98 up, and he strikes out the side for the second time tonight. It is out on strikes this time.
Wow.
So he's in double figures now. Perez, a base hit into left. Rosarena up with it. They will stop Witt. No, he's going to come to the plate, and he's going to be out. They throw out Bobby Witt Jr. Rosarena to Rortvedt at the plate to get him.
Bobby Witt Jr. around third base. There's a little bit of a pause. Watch as he starts to right there, a little stutter step. Then realizing he's being sent, just not in time. That ball's there in time for the tag to be put on by Rortvedt.
High fly ball back into left center. Siri, a long run. He's going to leap. Oh, he got it. Siri made the catch. How about that? Tracking that one all the way to the wall, leaping and making a sensational grab. And a shot into left. That's going to do it. Base hit into left field. Rosario scores. And Siri, who made that great catch to save the day, lines this one into left to take the day. And the Rays win it 4-3. It's a popper up the right side. Foul ball. Yandy on the move. Oh, what a catch over the shoulder. Yandy Diaz headed in the direction of the bullpen. Took a little peek over that shoulder and cradled that ball in.
Boy, those legs were moving something fierce. How about the basket catch over the shoulder? I mean, it's not even over the shoulder. It's over the head. I mean, what such a tough, the impossible angle. It doesn't get any more difficult than that.
Fly ball into left. Rooker's going to go back to the wall. Looking up. It's gone. Paredes hits one out to left. One swing of the bat by Isaac Paredes takes care of the first, and the Rays put up 2 on his 10th home run of the year.
And Paredes did a good job of keeping his hands back. It wasn't like it was a hanger in the middle of the zone. He's just able to lengthen the swing and get the barrel to it and sweep that ball right into the seats.
Oh, there's a drive. High and deep to left, and that baby is gone. Boy, did he get into that one. Series 4th home run of the year. And the Rays take a 3-0 lead.
Wow. That's all you can say. This ball was absolutely mashed. I mean, Dwayne, we're talking off the front of the Viva victory ledge.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Siri swings, hits one, high and deep to left, and that baby's gone. An 0-1 pitch in this game. It's tied. Siri does it again. How about that blast?
First blown save for Mason Miller. Didn't get the elevation. Had the velocity, but that ball is, yeah, he absolutely knew it. And he just dropped barrel on it.
Rays have tied this game now. The 4th career multi-home run game for Siri. Third. And the 1-2, a shot into right, and that's going to do it. A one-hopper to the wall off the bat of Palacios, scoring Caballero, and the Rays win it 6-5.
They wanted that pitch in, and Richie's got that uppercut swing, and he knew off the bat the ball game was over.
And the Rays walk it off. He's headed to third, and the throw is not going to be in time. A stolen base. Caballero picking up his 20th stolen base of the year. And now the Rays have the potential tying run at third.
Boy, he timed it up perfectly, too. You go back with another inside move there, and he was just banking that he wouldn't. You get the 2 disengagements. And so he got a nice lead, a nice secondary, a third, and then took off.
Fly ball, left field. Here comes DeLuca. Diving, and he makes the catch. DeLuca trying to read that one early, but had to lay out with that diving grab and held on to retire Urias.
Oh, are you kidding me with the effort from DeLuca right here? This is outstanding. What a read, first of all, off the bat. And you see him closing in right here. Go full Superman, make that catch.
Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him from 3-0 to a strikeout of Siri, and he put 3 pitches, just like Neil was saying, right at the edges. And Siri is angry with Ryan. Did he just get tossed?
He did.
Siri just got ejected from the game.
Well, he did what you can't do, and I know Ryan Wills has not had a good night, but he pointed at a spot. He took his bat, he showed him where he thought he was, and when that happened, Ryan Wills said enough.
The first pitch strike, and Fairchild's getting a little conversation from the Rays dugout, and boy, you can't blame him. Oh, now Cash has been ejected, and he said that ball was up, and there's no question it was up.
Cash has a right to argue right here. I mean, the frustration, of course, would be boiling over if you're the manager. You're seeing these calls being made.
Ground ball, that's headed up the middle. Backhand stop. Lau's throw going to skip in, and it's in time to retire the side. Urias out on a fine play by Brandon Lau up the middle. Skipped it in there to retire the side. Great stop and throw. 3-2. And a shot back into center field. Mullins going to go to the track. Got a chance to go. Gone! Home run to center off the bat of Alex Jackson. A two-run shot. Rays take the lead 2-1 on the home run to center. And again the 3-2, and it's line foul. Change up there. Hey, how about that? And he gets a nice hand.
He should. What a play.
Good hang time.
Yeah.
Into center. Siri in a hurry. Got there. Jose Siri. What a grab. And he will enjoy that for a moment. Regrouping out there.
I mean, look at him close this ground. Absolutely flying. The closing speed. A lot of coverage there by Jose Siri. He can pick him up and put him down. And able to take that potential base hit away from Suzuki.
And a liner caught. Nice job by Yandy to time that leap, get up there with that mid and make the catch and rob half of a potential double.
Yeah, that ball would have gone down into the corner and would have been a double play. The ball off the end of the bat, so it cracked the bat. But Yandy has to now time that, not be fooled, and he goes right up there and gets it.
Second, here's the important one. 2-2 tie. Brandon Lau ready, and a fly ball right center field, well tagged. Suzuki is going to watch it go. Home run on a 3-2 pitch. A walk-off for Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau hits it out. And the Rays walk it off. 5-2 final. And Brandon Lau did a little flattening out himself.
There it is. You've been begging for this pitch all inning. You finally get it. And even though he's just a hair out in front, doesn't matter.
Well, the Rays with their 5th walk-off of the year and their first walk-off home run. And the pitch, one hop to short. Walls up with it. Throw to first, got him. Nice play by Walls down there at shortstop. That ball was hit sharply. And on one hop, it had something behind it. He came up with it. And a one-hopper to short. What a pick right there by Walls. And the throw to first in time.
And balls that have been hit extremely hard. There's very little reaction there. Look at him kind of falling away as he gloves that. I mean, just you're falling down. You're trying to give your eyes as much time as they can to figure out where that ball's going to end up. You've got some guys that are hot in there, and Taj Bradley will be charged with keeping them down. Let's take a look at his season numbers in 6 starts, brought to you by Morgan Automotive Group. That record 1-4 ERA of 5.17.
Yeah. And a miss. Morel is out on strikes. And a 2-2, and he came back with the split. Well, there's a wave and miss. That splitter takes care of Pat Wisdom. 3 up, 3 down. Swing and a miss. Crow Armstrong out of there. And that is a strike on the outside corner. Came right back there.
Yep.
And got him looking. And he does not go full. He got him right there. And a wave and miss. He strikes out Tachman. Swing and a miss.
That goes back to last year.
That Strike 3 call right there. And Suzuki is left stranded at second base. And the 2-2, he got it. Swing and miss. He had 97 left on that one. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He takes care of Gomes. Strikes him out. That's number 11. And that equals his career high. It's a little tap. That's going to be a tough play. Barehand pickup. Pepio got him. Oh my. What a play by Ryan Pepio there with the barehanded pickup.
How about making that throw? I mean, the former quarterback having to throw from different arm angles. How about this? Our T-Mobile coverage camp. He tracks that awesome. Barehand, the throw. That's the pitcher that can call off the infield on pop-ups. We've seen him do it already.
Fly ball deep into left. Palacios going to go to the wall. And that ball is caught. He got back there reaching up and made the grab. Did not give up. And Richie Palacios with that extended glove arm. Here's a good look at this. Up he goes. Right out there by the 385 marker. And a high shot down the right side, deep. Is that ball going to be fair? And that ball is fair and gone. A slam for Rortvedt. He jumped on that first pitch. And Ben Rortvedt has belted a grand slam following a hit batter and 2 walks. And boy, for the Rays, that is a breath of fresh air to grab a 6-2 lead.
Well, now it's up to Arozarena with 2 on, 2 out. And that is hit well up into the wind. It's a first inning 3-run homer into the second deck for Randy Arozarena, and the Rays jump on top right away. So the home run ball biting Pablo Lopez, and the Rays jump out with those multiple runs in the first that Kevin Cash has been talking about. And that man's got a pretty big smile right now, Randy Arozarena. Hammer. Oh, what a play. Caballero retires Buxton for 1 out. He keeps Buxton off the bases with the defensive gem of the game.
That ball was absolutely mashed, and Jose Caballero was put into a very precarious position here. I mean, he's falling away and gloving that ball, trying to give himself any kind of an angle on that hot shot. What a play.
Beautifully done. He popped him up. Siri makes the catch, tagging, trying for third, and the play. Got him!
To be kidding
a
me.
double play, and the Rays are an out away.
And how about the fact that Jose Siri took that ball away from Richie Palacios? He has the stronger arm. He Kelly leaks Palacios and then gets that ball off and on the money.
What a highlight play that was. Ooh, that's hit well to right.
That's out.
And now he's given up 2 home runs because Josh Lowe just takes him out of the yard, and the Rays have a 2-0 lead.
Wait until you see where this pitch was. You want to talk about a leveraged swing. This pitch is below the zone, and he got it out to right field.
It's 375 to the wall where he hit it. And he hit it, I'd say, maybe half dozen rows up there in right. Left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone! A 3-run homer for Josh Lowe. He's got a 2-homer night, and the Rays get the separation. There's an area out there near the Rays bullpen, I believe they call the niche, in left center, where it's 410, and that's right where Josh Lowe hit it.
The other way. I mean, this isn't a right-hander hitted pulling that ball. This is a lefty.
Left center field, here goes Siri. And he's got another one. Jose Siri does it again.
Did he do a little dance?
Oh, yeah.
After the fact? That, I'm telling you, he's feeling it. He's always upbeat, energetic. But boy, oh boy, you talk about turning and going. And to the backhand side, the route was efficient. You can't do any of that any better.
Right center field. Here goes that man again. Siri up to the top of the wall, and the Rays win it in Pittsburgh.
Kidding me.
The Jose Siri Show moves from Minnesota to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as he highlights a 10-3 Rays for the victory on the road against these Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hot shot foul. Down near the bullpen, and a great stop down there. He put it all on the line right there. Here it is.
Well, our T-Mobile coverage camp, let's get on it. That ball absolutely smoked down into the Rays bullpen, and how about that? Again, he just turns around and he goes, by the way, that's number 2.
That's a shot into right field. DeLuca to the wall, and he's going to leap. Oh, he made the catch.
Boy, you bail out your pitcher here. Mistake made. Carrelli gets into it. How about the ground that Johnny DeLuca was able to cover on that hard hit line drive, and then the perfectly timed leap to the glove side. Wow.
Here's a fly ball into short right, going to drop. And zone approaching that cautiously, and that ball drops in for a base hit, and that will give him 19 consecutive games, and that will tie Jason Bartlett for the club record in the longest hitting streaks in team history.
Jumping Quentin McCracken and Wilson Ramos, and there was a little fist pump by Yandy as he was getting to first base.
Oh, here's a long shot off the bat of Siri, and that baby is gone. Siri, number 10, and the Rays take a 1-0 lead. Jose Siri got into that one over 400 feet.
Well, when you take a look at this replay, think left-handed hitter pitch down and in.
That's a shot back into deep left center, deepest part of the park, and that baby's gone. Home run, Siri, number 2 on the night, number 11 on the year for Jose Siri, and the 5th time he's put together a multi-home run game. So it's 3-2 now. And a line drive base hit into right field. There it is. So Yandy on the 3-2 pitch has himself a base hit to extend the hitting streak, and he takes over the franchise record. A 20-game hitting streak for Yandy Diaz. Collect the baseball for him right there. Fly ball short right. DeLuca's going to charge it, and he made the catch. Coming in straight toward the infield, and got there head first. Well, head second. The glove was first.
Record is 2-4, ERA 3.81. A very good whip, but like we said, last 4 starts throwing the ball very well. 4 earned runs given up over the last 23 and a third innings. This is the mix right here, and by today's standard, that's a pretty simple mix. And kind of send a message to the opposition early in games.
And that's a pretty good message right there. Ball disappeared on Abrams.
And it's just going to bottom out. A hitter with 2 strikes has got to protect.
And a cut miss. 97, a little something extra on the 4-seamer. Strikes him out with a man left.
That coach can get along.
And he just went right up the ladder with him. 98, got him to chase.
You get a hitter into swing mode, and Meneses went after that 2-1 fastball. So then Taj says, you know what, I got one shot here to see how high you'll go. Well, he went face high.
And that one disappeared on him, and he strikes out the side. Here's the splitter right there. 5 strikeouts through 2.
You change speed, you change locations.
And that fastball at 98 overpowers him right there.
The split, the emergency swing, and then this. It's tight to you. You're just trying to protect yourself at that point.
And a swing and miss. He got him, and the throw down to second. Safe there. Abrams winds up at second base. And that's exactly Thomas out on strikes there with that split.
Changed his eye level. Now come with the split if you feel comfortable doing it in that full count. He did, and he got the result. And the Rays almost got to strike him out, throw him out, double play.
And he did go, trying to check. He is out number 3, out on strikes for the second time. 3-0 Rays. And that one just disappeared, the split. And he got Millis with 98 the first time, got him with a split this time. And he got the strikeout there. So Young out on strikes. That's 10 on the afternoon for Bradley. And a cut and miss. That's the four-seamer. And he picks up the strikeout.
He is not trying to fool anybody right here. He's just trying to overpower Winker, and he does exactly that.
1-2. Ground ball, a diving stop, Paredes. And the throw to first got him. Boy, it carried Yandy into the path of Simeon, and they avoided the collision. What a stop there by Paredes. And he got that throwaway, and a great play on the other side on the receiving end by Yandy. And a broken bat and the roller down the third base side. Picked up by Paredes. Throw to first. And they got him. It skipped in. And what a pick by Yandy Diaz on the other side. That possible because that bat splintered. And Rice didn't realize the ball was fair.
Yeah, he didn't run. He didn't run right away. And that gave Paredes time to get the throw over there.
This one up the middle. Backhanded by Palacios. Throw. He got him. What a play. Palacios shaded that way. Still had to go a long way to get there. Grabbed it and made the throw to first. Put a star on that one.
Look at the other side of second, well onto the other side of second base, but the throw, one thing to get there, it's another to make that throw moving in the opposite direction accurately.
A short right, here comes DeLuca in a hurry, got it! Johnny DeLuca, full steam ahead, and then that dive straight ahead to get there and holding on to the baseball.
And you get that head down behind that glove and able to put it away and keep a hold of it.
Fairbanks to Torres. And a fly ball, short center with hang time, and it's caught.
Wow.
Oh, how about, did he catch it or did it drop? There was a grab out there.
Yeah, he caught it.
I think he caught it. He was getting that ball out of his glove.
You know they're going to
Caballero got out there to make the play.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed.
Into last year, hitting over 400 in that stretch, and there's a high fly ball into right center field with Carey, and it is gone. Home run on the 3-1 pitch. Brandon Lau hits his 10th home run of the year and continues that hot hitting against New York pitching.
Yeah, that pitch kind of riding up in the zone, riding right into the barrel of that swing.
Rays get their first hit, and now Randy Arozarena, who had a double and 3 strikeouts yesterday.
That's a liner into left. That's going to drop for a base hit. Meade goes to second, and Randy Arozarena is aboard. Fly ball back into left center field. That's got some carry, and that baby's gone. Home run Arozarena on an 0-1 pitch, number 13 for Randy. And the Rays make it a 6-0 ball game.
Well, again, another pitch just rolling into the zone. It allows Randy Arozarena to get his arms extended as he's able to barrel that baseball. That's one of the biggest parts of this field.
High shot back into deep left. That baby's got some carry, and that one is gone. Randy Arozarena hitting his 2nd home run of the day. Randy with a 3 RBI day, and the Rays now make it an 8-0 ball game.
That's just a hanger right out over the plate. Full extension by Randy. Watch those arms get extended. That barrel get to that baseball, and really a no-doubter.
Paredes and Arozarena hitting home runs in the 5th. There's a fly ball into left center field. That's going to drop in there. Meade's going to go to 3rd, and Randy's on his way to 2nd with a stand-up double. Now 2nd and 3rd. His 4th hit of the day.
And what a day for Randy Arozarena. 4 for 5.
Shot to center field. Siri looking and reaching and jumping and making the catch. Jose Siri back to the warning track, and with that little grab out there, holds it in off the bat of Alejandro Kirk.
Well, he got a great jump. Crowd got a little excited the ball off the bat because it came back hot. But watch, Jose Siri gets a great jump and then times it up with a little toe tap and a jump, and up the wall he goes.
Fly ball the other way toward the right field line. Josh Lowe on the go. He got it. And back into first. Turner. Josh Lowe covering a lot of ground there.
This ball lofted down the right field line. Here comes Josh Lowe. This is all sorts of trouble for the Rays if that ball's able to get to the turf.
Down to first. Oh. Great stop. Yandy's throw. Oh, they got him at second base. What a play by Yandy Diaz on the stop and then the throw.
We always talk about Yandy Diaz and his feeds to the pitcher covering the bag on T-Mobile coverage camp. Great coverage coming off the bat. The dive, now you got to get it on your way, and he puts it right there, a one hopper on purpose. Taylor Walls with a beautiful scoop. What a play. Uh-oh, look at that. That's Randy.
Look at that, huh?
Randy Rosarena with the family in the stand. Okay, that's weird. Seeing Zach Eflin in an Orioles uniform was weird. This is next level weird.
Well, there goes Randy Rosarena, dealt to the Seattle Mariners, and saying his goodbyes here before he heads west.
How cool was that?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that before like that.
No.
Big Fraley lifting it up the left side into foul territory, and a lot of ground covered, and a great grab by DeLuca down there in the bullpen. He went sliding between the home plates and the bullpen.
A heck of a play tracking that baseball and then the slide at the perfect time. It's an outstanding athletic play by the Rays left fielder. Look at those eyes. Find the baseball, get those eyes behind the glove, and put that pop-up away.
He winds and fires to the talented De La Cruz, and it's lined to right center. A base hit. Over to cut it off, Josh Lowe. Wide turn for De La Cruz. He's going for two. The throw, and he is out at second base. Perfect throw by Josh Lowe, and just as efficient a tag by Taylor Walls. It'll go as a single, and the play goes 9-6. 2 gone in the third.
Fantastic starter here for the Rays.
Christopher Morel gets into this one. High and deep to left center. That baby's gone. Home run, Morel. What a way to introduce yourself to your new teammates. Well, what a blast that was by Morel. 420 feet.
And this kind of shows you his power. We talked about it coming in. 18 homers, 51 driven in.
The home run is 19th of the year last night. First hit in a Rays uniform. With 420 feet, and there's a shot down the line and left, and that baby's gone. Home run to give the Rays a 1-0 lead. Well, Morel's first hit in the big leagues was a home run. His first 2 hits in a Rays uniform. Home runs. How about that? Gives him 20 on the year. Yeah, liner into center, and that ball's going to be caught by Jose Siri. Siri angling to his left and in a little bit, cut it off at the pass and made the catch.
Bregman to center, long run out there for Siri, and Siri with an outstanding catch to rob Alex Bregman for the second out of this third inning. He can't believe he got there. Hopefully he's okay.
Comes a long way, just lays out good speed. Yeah, I mean that's a blow to the sternum right there. Lose a little air. Oh, that does not feel good, but good to see him gather himself.
Diaz to right. That's well hit. Leaping up is Leon, and that ball is gone. Another line drive home run. This one off the bat of Yandy Diaz. His 10th of the season, a solo shot to give the Rays a 3-1 lead.
This jet slider, it was up, out, over the plate. See Leon going back, crashing into the wall. Just made it over the fence.
Diaz went 344, 3-1 lead for Tampa Bay in the 7th. And the 0-2 hit hard to right. Leon is back. He looks up, and it's gone. A line drive home run for Josh Lowe on the 0-2 pitch. His 6th of the year, and the Tampa Bay Rays have a 2-1 lead.
Josh Lowe sitting on that 0-2 fastball and coming in at 91 miles an hour, and he does not miss. Again, just the location, an 0-2 pitch. You know, Blanco, he's upset.
hit into left off the bat of Josh Lowe. And that ball is going to carry, and it is gone. Dubon had set up thinking it was going to end up in his glove, and it continued to carry and goes out. You'd already put it in there.
Wrote F7 when he hit that. I got to erase it. That's crazy.
Mauricio Dubon, he had set up ready to make that catch, and the ball just kept going and going. And Lowe with his second home run of the night, the second home run of the inning for the Rays, who now have the 4-1 lead.
High fly ball down that right side. Is it going to be fair? And it is a fair ball and gone.
It hit something. I don't know if that was a catwalk or a beam. It hit something, but it hit it in fair territory. That ball was mauled. That ball gets up into the rafters, way up there.
And it's being
after
challenged.
The call on the field stands. Home run.
Swatted towards second. Oh, what a play. Brandon Lau saves the day. Could have been 6-3. Lau had other ideas. On a high hop, he stayed with it. My goodness.
Hot shot. It's going to be caught by Caminero down there, reaching across to his right to grab that one. And when we come back, Caminero will be hitting second. Ground ball third, grabbed by Caminero. Throw to first, got him. Nice play by the young infielder. Caminero to his left, grabbed it and went to first. Houston leaving the bases loaded. A little tapper, going to be a tough play. Barehanded pickup and the throw. They got him. Caminero came in charging. Barehanded pickup, and the throw to Yandy Diaz takes care of DeCenzo. Ground ball, that's going to go off the middle, deflecting off the glove of Alexander. Headed to third, DeLuca, and now he's going to try to score, and the throw is not in time, and the Rays win it. On a ball hit up the middle by Lau on a deflection, and the Rays turning on the speed, taking advantage of a little deflection and a little apprehension, and they win it 5-4. 3-2 and a line shot caught by Caballero. Diving shot down there on that hard hit ball to retire the side. And we will go to the bottom of the ninth, tied 4-4. What a grab by Caballero.
Well, opening this one up for the Tampa Bay Rays is going to be right-hander Drew Rasmussen.
That's a nice pitch right there. Came back, says plate umpire Dan Bellino. And a called third strike. And a cut and miss. You talk about a pitch disappearing.
Here's Tyler Alexander, as expected, coming on here to pitch in the third. He'll face Suarez, Del Castillo, and Newman.
And he got Del Castillo on 3 pitches. He is out on strikes. And that is strike 3 called. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's strike 3. Del Castillo caught looking. Another strikeout for Alexander. And a strike call right there. Another called third strike. 2 up, 2 down. 3 strikeouts in a row now for Alexander.
And again the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Rays have no-hit the Diamondbacks through 6 innings. Rasmussen into Alexander.
There's a popper short left coming in. Carlson and Walls, and he cannot get there. That ball's going to fall in, and that's going to be a base hit after 6 no-hit innings between Rasmussen and Alexander. And we're going to get a pitching change here. Call to the bullpen. And a liner into left. That's going to be in there, a base hit, and the Rays are going to win it. A base hit off the bat of Carlson, scoring Jackson, and the Rays win this one in 12. It's an 8-7 final. Carlson reaching out and sending that ball into left with the game winner. And the Rays sweep the series, finish the homestand on an upbeat note.
Well, the points are on his shoulder. Oh, Caballero hit by the pitch. Oh, forget that. Saying he didn't get out of the way. Brock Ballou is going to get an earful from Kevin Cash.
Kevin's going.
Yeah. He's only been thrown out once this year.
You can read his lips, Ballou. He's like, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. And Kevin is telling him, yes, you are.
Well, now he's going to get tossed. Second ejection of the year for Kevin Cash. He doesn't get tossed too often, but when he does, he really means it.
Well, he came out hot.
Yeah.
That's how I felt rolling out of bed this morning.
That good, huh?
Or that bad.
Yeah.
Now the breaking ball on Caballero. Oh, he's leaning into it. I think Brock Ballou actually has a point.
Here in the ninth, here's Cameron Meisner. And Meisner's got his first big league hit. And the Rays want the baseball, and Meisner will get a chance to keep that. Turned around at first pitch, and that'll get the tying run to the plate.
Well, I guess if it's going to take that long, you might as well get it off of Mason Miller.
0-1 to Chris Taylor. DeLuca makes the catch. Or did he? Is it a catch or not? It is an out.
They're saying on the transfer.
So they throw to first, and it's a double play. First base umpire Chad Whitson made the ruling, and that'll do it for the Dodgers here. And Ohtani doesn't get a chance to hit here in the seventh.
A little leap, the catch, 2 feet down.
That's a catch.
Yeah, that is a catch. Got both feet down.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball popped up. Shallow left center field. Coming in Carlson with DeLuca, who dives and makes the catch. Johnny flat on his belly. Dove a long way toward left center. On a little flare off the hands, he went in front of Carlson, the left fielder, to make the catch on the backhand.
And how many times have we seen Johnny DeLuca go tooth and nail after a ball like that? And he belly flops, but he hangs on. Nicely done.
Shallow right center field. Jose Siri with a catch.
Goodness. And how did they avoid the collision?
And he takes a bow.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me there.
It's probably another one. Diving stop by Walls. Throws in time. Taylor Walls with a defensive gem to take a hit away from Manny Machado. Full extension and has the arm to go along with it.
11-4 going to the ninth. Camposano on that first pitch drives one to right, and that ball is caught by DeLuca. Johnny DeLuca stayed right with that one, all the way back step by step to the wall, making contact with the wall and grabbing it.
What a way to start off the ninth inning. At all that range, he needed every bit of it, getting it just before it gets to that padding.
Great play and right by DeLuca. And there's a one-hopper off the mitt of Santana into right field. Here comes Aranda in to score. The throw to third is wide. Caballero's going to go to third, and Driscoll will wind up moving up to second as the Rays take a 2-1 lead. And the Driscoll cheering section doing what they should be doing.
Go ahead RBI. Go ahead RBI single.
How about that? The Rays with a scoring opportunity. And another move, they throw it away. That's going to give the Rays a run. Brandon Lowe scores. Caminero around second. He's going to go to third. The ball flying all over the field there. The Rays get a run out of that. And DeLuca ground ball to short. Attempted backhand, and the throw will not be in time. The ball loose. Caminero went in on that slide to score the second run of the inning.
for the game, a game the Rays ended up going on to win.
And a ground ball base hit. Beyond Lee and into left center field. DeLuca will score, and it's 3-0 Tampa Bay. Caballero comes through. Sharply hit ball. Runner breaks off first, and a ground ball to second. Throw to the plate. That's going to be loose. The Rays pick up another run as Carlson crosses the plate.
The Rays just keep pouring it on.
And here is Taylor Walls shooting one into center. 2 more runs will score as Walls jumps on the first pitch, and the Rays have a 6-run inning. Marlin facing his 9th hitter here. Still just 1 out and a 2-0 count to Yandy Diaz. Yandy shoots it into center field. Castro's going to have to go back, and that ball is gone. Home run to center field for Yandy Diaz. The Rays have exploded here. They've sent 9 men to the plate. They have scored 8, and Yandy Diaz has just hit his 13th home run of the year.
Because my breaking ball was never a really good pitch for me. It was the fastball command and the changeup.
There's a fly ball back into left. Carlson over there, and he makes the grab. A sliding catch as it turns out. And the throw back into second. Larney gets back there in time. And that's quite a grab by Carlson out there in left to prevent an extra base hit.
And how about this right here? Dylan Carlson timing that perfectly and able to glove that ball on the slide just before it gets to the turf.
Taj Bradley heading to the mound for the Rays here this afternoon, trying to find a way to get back on track.
Well, let's take a look at those season numbers, Dwayne, that you were talking about. 6-9 with a 435, and you're talking about this streak that he has been on. And really, it's simple. You know, there's really been no drop-off in stuff. The velocity is still there. The attributes on all the different pitches are still there. There have just been far too many that have tracked to the middle of the plate, and you got to credit the other team's hitters. They have not missed them very often.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch right there. Late movement. He gets the swing and miss, striking out Larney. Oh, here's an automatic strike while we were admiring the composure of our high home cameraman Stan. Lewis took too much time and has been called out on strikes.
He is not ready to hit with 8 seconds left.
I don't think we've seen that all year.
I don't think so either. Not for a 3rd strike.
And strike 3 called. And I'm looking on the pitch up in the zone. 3rd strikeout.
Right there, the cutter. On the side of that baseball, and he cuts that, leaves it right at the very top of the zone. No argument at all from Castro.
Wave and miss. So Larney out on strikes to retire the side.
Work's cut out for you on the other side, the way that Lopez is throwing the ball.
And a foul tip strikeout will retire the side. And he gets a big strikeout, comes back after falling behind, and gets Larney on strikes.
Boy, he took that pitch and pitches like that, the first 3 to get the 3-0. Then all of a sudden, Taj finds the strike zone a couple of times and then gets him to chase. That's an outstanding job and another example of using that cutter more like a slider.
And he strikes him out. Nice job there. Coming back after putting the leadoff man on. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And there's strike 3. A little something behind that one.
Yeah, downhill at 98. See ya. Miranda got a pretty good look at this one and obviously was not looking for the heater. That catches plenty of plate right there. Drives that pitch right through the zone.
Boy, that's strong. And that is strike 3, a 1-2-3 inning. So Bradley shuts him down in order. 4-2 Minnesota. Oh, and strike 3 called on that outside corner. Dropped a breaking ball in there. 7th inning stretch. And he got him. Nice slider right there to pick up the strikeout. 3-2 again. And a high shot back into deep center field. Siri still going back. He's going to climb the wall. And he
took it from him. He took it.
He got it. Oh my. What a catch in center field by Siri. He went to the wall step by step, timing himself, and with that leap made the catch. Here it is. This one is skied foul Will it stay playable? And the answer is yes, with Driscoll making the catch and then going down into the dugout. And he took quite a spill. And let's hope that he is all right. Boy, what a spill on that catch. He stayed right with it. Wow, what an effort, number one. And we're happy to see him standing at this point.
Bryce now with 39 doubles on the year. Castellanos is hit by the pitch, and he is not happy. The benches are going to clear. Harper's already at the mounds. Castellanos has been hit a handful of times this week. Dusty Wathan comes over with Brandon Marsh to move Harper away. The bullpen's clear as well.
Need to get Strom out of there.
Yeah. Sosa, Bohm, they're there too. They got to move those guys out.
I think Strom ran out though in his.
He did in his shorts.
Shorts and tank top.
Yeah. It's going to make it for an interesting game 3 of this series.
It's going to make an interesting 9th inning.
Well, that too.
Top of the 9th for them.
Castellanos has been hit a few times the last couple weeks. I mean, he has chirped about it, obviously, and I think rightfully so. But that was probably the most egregious. Wouldn't you say, John?
Yep. Yeah. Now he threw one inside to Bryce. He threw one up and in on Garrett Stubbs. And that one, I mean, first pitch after giving up a homer and a double and another base hit, and yeah, there. I mean, that if Nick moves in just a half a step, that thing's behind him. And they can say, well, it's not intentional. It doesn't matter. That's what you love right there.
Well, Usain is going to be asked to leave this game. I don't think there's any question about that. The umpires are talking about it right now.
Yeah, and then they'll probably warn both teams.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shot to right field, and no question about that one. That baby's out of here. Logan Driscoll connects with a 2-run home run, collecting his first. See if you can get that ball back. Logan Driscoll's first home run, and there was little doubt about that one. And the Rays take a 2-0 lead.
That ball was absolutely mashed. A no-doubter for your first.
And a one. Oh, what a shot. What a pickup by Walls. And they take care of Ramirez. That ball, you talk about having some steam behind it. And on that low one hop, Walls grabbed it and made the throw to first to retire Ramirez. Fly ball center field. DeLuca still going back at the track, reaches out and makes the catch, and then finds himself face to face with that padded center field wall out there, hanging on to make the grab.
I'll tell you what, he had to cover some ground, and they needed every bit of the reach that he has. You see where he's positioned the ball off the bat, well struck, track it, track it, track it. Now you got to hold on to it as you go into that wall. Able to do just that.
There's a liner, and look at that, a grab by Caminero down there at third base. He was positioned really toward the hole between short and third, and a nice little vertical jump, and he made the grab.
The coverage of Junior Caminero. He can only cover north and south. You're not going east and west on a ball struck that well, but look at the leap. Gets some air and takes a base hit away from Yoshida.
Here's Casas hitting one high and deep to left, and that ball is gonna be caught. Morel makes the catch. Oh my, what a grab out there to prevent Casas from driving in both of those runs. Morel went back to the wall, made the leap and grabbed that fly ball. And right there, good example as he strikes out Duran to start this game. Swing and a miss. And Devers out on strikes on the fastball. Swing and a miss. Yoshida is out on strikes. 3 strikeouts through the first 4 hitters for Pepio.
A high heater, and Pepio showing everybody how good that fastball is today. There's 2 down.
Here's another strikeout. Pepio strikes out the side. 3 swinging strikes. Oh, did he go? Yes, he did on the appeal. That's out number 2. 7 strikeouts for Pepio.
Well, the Rays leading this game 1-0 as we head into the top of the 5th inning. Ryan Pepio holding the Boston Red Sox to just 1 hit so far.
And he gets the call there. Got the outside corner at 95, and he catches Wong looking. There's another 3-pitch strikeout. 6 pitches in this inning. 2 outs. And he got him. An immaculate inning right there. 9 pitches. 3 strikeouts.
It's all because we didn't say anything about it.
I got terrified. I didn't want to say a word. I was so excited.
3 up, 3 down. There's a swing and miss, another strikeout. He got him again. Devers out on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. 2 more strikeouts in the inning. 1-1 ball game. And he shoots this one high and deep into right center field. Well tagged, and that one is gone. Brandon Lau unloads. That's number 20. Gives the Rays another run to work with.
That's an MVP swing right there, Dwayne.
Yes, it is.
That fastball elevated. Rays